Good evening and a very warm welcome to the Dxtl Podcast and live show with KCC. So it's Dxtl Podcast with KCC Live. They're our new partners with this podcast. So without further ado, we'll tell you a little bit about it because over the Saturday, should I say, and Friday, Saturday and Sunday shows, we've been talking away with Dan Spellman, who is part of now the Don't Cross the Line campaign with our podcast and learning a lot about grassroots football. And hopefully I can be the man who teaches Dan regarding grassroots football because he's looking into an insight on it so we can maybe improve the way we are within the grassroots system, COVID-19 at the moment. The way we're doing the shows ourselves, and Dan's going to put a lot more into it, going to make it a bit of a difference, especially Dxtl TV from the touchlines. But we've got tonight a little bit of an announcement to make. You may have heard me midweek. I put up, well, not heard me, but I did put a post up saying a little bit of sad news. That one of our volunteers basically has left us. So we'll give you a little bit more information on that very shortly indeed. But in the meantime, we'd like to talk to you about COVID-19 with parents not being on the touchlines. I'm totally confused when this come out, the announcement, when it's saying that we want people to get out and about in sporting events, but parents can't watch the children playing football, no mixing households together, it's okay outside. Kids are okay to mix in football teams with referees, with managers, coaches, committee members, but parents can't watch the games outside. Totally confused, totally confused. I really am. We need some fresh air. We need something to get our teeth into, to all work together. We keep saying we're a team, and teamwork beats the lot. Let's get rid of COVID-19. But when you get news like this and when you get reports like this, where do we draw the line? What do we do? Well, I'm confused. And by the way, if you're listening to this show or watching this show now, I should be curled up on a beach somewhere, getting a bit of suntan because I'm in Turkey and tell you, I managed to get there. I don't know whether I'm going to be wearing my mask. I don't know whether I'm going to be coming back all white round here. I just don't know what to expect. And I don't know what to expect on my return. Remains to be seen if I do return. It's one of those things, isn't it? You know, but my holiday got cancelled in June to Cyprus for 3 weeks. I was really devastated, disappointed, but I got all this studio done in that meantime. And I wasn't really looking towards the next holiday because I didn't know what to expect. And I'm still not. I'm hopefully in Turkey now as I'm talking to you, but I couldn't get to grips with what was happening over here and in other countries and where we're going to draw the line, what we're going to be doing in the airports, what are we going to do on the planes. I don't know. I'll tell you that when I get back, no doubt. But yeah, it's an unusual situation, same as everywhere now. We are totally confused. We can't just get one thing fact and we all stick together on it. I don't know, and I know you don't want me to talk about COVID-19, but that is the talk, regardless of what we do each day, every day, watching the TV, listening to the radios. It's the talk of it because we all need to know what we are doing. But hey ho, I don't know how long we've been on the show, so I'm going to guess here. I'd say about 4 minutes up to now, so I'm going to go to just after 20 past the hour, and hopefully Dan, if I've gone over it, I'm sure he can edit it because he's our new editor. He's doing all the formats for us now to make us look a little bit special, so it's great for grassroots football. So if you're watching or listening to this, I'm hopefully in Turkey on the beach relaxing and recharging the batteries because when I come back I have got tons and tons of work to do. I admit it's been a hectic 2 months to say the least. What we've done, you've seen the post out, lottery grants, lottery grant. We've even got Ellesmere Port, Ainsdale, 3G, 4G, Dxtl multi-sport centres. They'll all be up and running because people are now telling you to get out and about. and use five-a-side pitches, maybe no spectators, but really gets the adrenaline going. So, hey ho, what do we have at Ellesmere Port and Ainsdale? Five-a-side pitches. They have 2 7-a-sides in Ainsdale and 4 at Ellesmere Port. Absolutely fantastic. So the daytimes, get in touch with us. I promise you we'll have them booked, but wait till I get back. Please wait till I get back. I am back on the 10th. I know Dan is going to try and do some shows, so I should imagine I'll have a show to do and I'll catch up and tell you all about Turkey if I'm back, and the enjoyment that we had, if we had any, because I'm a little bit, I don't know, it's a recorded show. Obviously it is, because I'm in Turkey, hopefully. Anyway, loads to catch up on, and we just got to get together and make things happen. We've got to work together. Now, I did say, excuse me, just have a drop of tea for this one, for the special announcement. I wasn't too sure of whether it was on or off, but everyone knows that we've had Olivia with us with Don't Cross the Line. I've worked with Olivia for probably just on 12 months now, very, very close to, indeed. Obviously, we first met at Jeffrey Hummel. I won't even go into detail how we met and what have you. It just came about on social media that Olivia had been verbally abused by a irate parent, and I saw the post, and I think it was Colin Fulton who got in touch with me, and Craig, his son Craig, and told me, you want to watch this referee, you know, it's she's great and credit to all, and she needs to be taken under someone's wing, because it's no good if someone is creating verbal abuse. And my mum was upset as well, but I started talking to my mum. Now, 12 months on, obviously Olivia wants to be a Premier League referee. Now, we've all been there, we've all had football teams right the way through the year. We're in to our 18th year now. And it's, you know what happens when you have a youngster on board with you, whether you're a manager, whether you're a coach, a committee member, you'd always there's always one youngster, maybe one or two in the team, and that are always so special. And regardless, you managers out there, you coaches know where I'm coming from. You've got a special player in your team, you've got someone special who's well mannered and absolutely fantastic in everything they do, and they just stand out. They totally stand out. Well, that's the way. When I saw Olivia on the first ever day, I just knew that Olivia had something special. And to say she's only 15, 16 now, and I've got to wish, well, not now, not yet, because it's Sunday, but this week Olivia is 16, so at the end of this I'll wish Olivia a happy birthday. But when you watch someone, when you take to someone, when someone's learning from you and you're talking to them, and you have that special relationship where you want them to work, you want them to go to bigger and better things, and it does happen. It does happen. When you've got a youngster who is determined and wants to give 110% and wants to be that player, that special player, and they start growing, and you know, okay, I run teams, but I didn't get that special player who went on to bigger things, but I had a lot of special players in my team who have gone on to bigger and better things in business now, and I still talk to them as well. So it's great when you have that relationship. They've got kids now playing football, they have businesses to run, they've done businesses, and they are in business, and they're extra special. There's something special to me, and when you get called gaff and you were the only one I had with you, that makes a massive difference as well on a football team. And you know, someone did say that to me, one of my players who's grown up, and had a chat to me, and I just thought that was something special. And it always brings back great memories when you're running the team, because you tend to, as you get on, you forget what you've done for the kids and what the kids have done for yourselves, and you know, but they don't forget, they remember the good times, and they're adults now. And this is what we tell you: if the kid has got an achievement, a goal to go for, you need to go for it. You need to encourage them, you need to promote them. Well, I was lucky enough to be promoted to a mentor for younger referees with Don't Cross the Line, and you see great referees out there who want to learn, willing to learn, and you take them on board, and they improve and they improve and they improve, and they want to referee and they'll travel anywhere to referee. Well, that's what Olivia done, and you know, absolutely fantastic, but it's come to the crunch now where probably Olivia feels we can do no more for her, and she's not feeling the same buzz as she did 12 months ago. As she's getting older, as she comes up to her 16th birthday, things are changing, things are different. Studying in school, COVID-19, the pandemic, putting up with that, confusion in the mind. Yeah, things go on in life that probably as you get older, you start realising, don't you? Because when you're young, you're very young, you don't have a care in the world, but you do as you get older. And being 16 is a massive birthday for anyone. We all remember our 16th birthday, don't we? And the changes that happened, not just within your body, but everywhere around. There was all changes, you felt different. You can even do the lottery now at 16, can't you? And that's the way it is, but there's a change now that Olivia has felt. She's not getting the buzz with Don't Cross the Line, being an ambassador, not getting a buzz with that, referee, still enjoying the refereeing, coaching, loves the coaching, the young girls, the team that she's got. And you have to take a back seat, and especially when they tell you that they're not really interested anymore, and you have to make a decision, because if you're not doing it for that person's not going to be accepted anywhere else, or accepting things anywhere else. So we have to announce that Olivia has left Don't Cross the Line with great sadness, obviously, with us, because we did think there was something special. We were trying to get Olivia promoted to Premier League referee to go on better things, but obviously you'd also have to be committed. And if you're not committed within a team or within whatever you do, and there's no commitment there, you start losing little things. You still could be committed yourself, or feel you are, but you want to do different things to get that commitment. You want to mix in between. These footballers, young footballers, managers will tell you there you have to be committed 100% to go on and on and on to play in a team. Well, the announcements have sadly come, and it's obviously that Olivia decided to leave, and we've obviously regrettably got to let her leave, because we can't keep a person who doesn't want to be with you. And we can just wish Olivia all of her very best indeed. And let's hope that she does go on to brighter and good and better things, you know, because we tried our best, we've done our best, and obviously we had a lot to offer. But it's like an agent, I suppose, they lose a player, like a coach, they lose a player, they feel it. But if you're in grassroots, if you're voluntary, you feel as if you've done something wrong. You don't feel as if you give 110% yourself. If that person wants to walk away, then you have to say to yourself, am I doing the right thing? Am I questioning myself here? What have I done wrong to want to make that person leave? So you have to look at yourself sometimes as well, and you have to go through things and try and make it better for the next person to come along. Well, we've got loads and loads to do with Don't Cross the Line. We've got loads and loads of things to offer. We can't wait to get on with our COVID-19 lottery grant. We'll have some volunteers who are getting involved in there. We'll have some, we'll have loads of people, and disability football as well, because as I say, they're going to be using the sites hopefully. Ellesmere Port and Ainsdale. We want people to get involved with Don't Cross the Line. We want people to enjoy themselves, and especially the football, the kids have enjoyed themselves. We want to bring people together, and when I get back off holiday, recharge the batteries. Dear me, I'll be non-stop. I know Christmas is coming then, but we still don't know what we're going to be doing and achieving because of COVID-19, what gaps that leaves, where we have to fill, and how we have to get involved. And I'm just going to check my watch, because I don't know how long I've got. I've got plenty of time. I really have got plenty of time, so I can talk about Dxtl multi-sport centres. And I'll just go back to Olivia, because I want to wish Olivia all the very, very best for her 16th birthday. I hope things go absolutely fantastic in the future. I hope you enjoy yourself, hope things work out for you, and you just have a great time and a great life. And you only live once, and life is too short. So don't make the mistakes. If someone offers you help, take that as help and advice, take it on board, and it can only better you within the future. So that's the only advice I can give. Hopefully I've helped you over the last 12 months, and you will go on to do better things in your life and make a difference within your community and within your own life as well. So fingers crossed everything works out with your family as well, and things go shiny and bright, and you have a happy life. That's all I can say. We'll get on with the Dxtl and KCC Live show, and we'll just enjoy it, because life is too short to not enjoy it. And I'm probably enjoying it in Turkey, if I'm in Turkey. Anyway, I must be in Turkey because this is a recorded show, and we have to pass all the details over to Dan. He'll soup it up and make it sound better. I'm hoping you're enjoying the show, because we're going to be starting to get loads of guests on there. We did put out, we'll put out our feelers now for a new ambassador, or new ambassadors to get involved, and thanks to very much to Will, who's based in Leeds, West Riding FA, who wants to get involved with Don't Cross the Line, and we will be in touch, Will, if you're tuning into this. I promise you when I get back, I've got loads of catching up to do, and I'll have it tenfold. I've still got grants to write, you name it, we've got things to do with Don't Cross the Line. So really, it's going to be a hard slog, but we're used to it. 18 years we've been here bringing people together. It's not going to be any different. It's going to be harder, but you know, there's a lot of great people out there, and we want to get them together, because we'll have our workshops, we'll have everything we can do to make a difference. And hopefully yourselves out there, especially you managers like Dave Shear and Colin Fulton, everyone who wants to get involved in grassroots football, who really put their lives and their souls into it and really do enjoy grassroots football and being together. One day we're going to all celebrate grassroots football together again, the way it was, because football's not the same at the moment in any level. Premier League, in grassroots football, it's not the same. And obviously this is why I'm taken aback with things that are happening at the moment. We're all confused, we all want to make a difference, we all want to make sure that we all get on out with our lives, because there's also jobs at risk and at stake there as well. You know, furloughs coming to an end, people are struggling, people, you know, it's going to hit grassroots football tenfold. We don't want that to happen. We don't want teams folding, because we don't know where they're going to be going to and what they're going to be doing. Kids back on the street if they're allowed on the street. It's a confusing show tonight, and that's what it is, and we just want to bring you together and just bring it into light to everyone that, you know, we're feeling the pressure probably as well as yourselves out there. So, Dxtl, yes, we're looking forward to it. We're looking forward to really souping up our game, really getting you involved. And if you're one of these managers, coaches who want to get involved, you know, we've got great support out there, governing bodies out there, Liverpool, Everton, we've got the PGMOL, the Premier League, the PFA, the league management committees, they're all on board with us. Liverpool and Everton, as I say, who are really supporting us tenfold, and the PGMOL, who will wear our t-shirts when it comes to Respect Awareness Weekend. We have put in a date, by the way. It took me ages to go through fixtures and things like that. Fingers crossed I get the date, and then I'll be able to announce it on this show, when the Premier League, the match officials will be wearing our t-shirts during their warm-ups around the Premier League grounds. We really look forward to each and every one of you in grassroots football, if it's allowed to go on over the next few months, that get involved and really, really make a difference with us, bringing people together, letting the kids enjoy themselves, letting the referees develop their skills as well, get out there and get out and about, and all the county FAs can get back to a bit of normality as well, because we know county FAs are struggling all over the country as well. Things are changing. Things will never be the same. Grassroots football is not the same. It's not as we know it, but hopefully one day it will be. I'm on your side in grassroots football, so the football family, take heed. If you've got anything that you'd like to get over to us, mal@don'txtl.com, add me as friend on Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. We're here for you. Send in your comments, send in your likes, please. Subscribe to the YouTube channel, it's free. It doesn't cost you a penny. We need more and more followers. It's going to get more and more followers now. KCC Live are on board with us, and Dan is going to help us out tenfold, and all his presenters, and we've got loads to offer you when I come back. I assure you, a week's not too long, and especially when you're on holiday. I'm just dreading the trip. I'm just dreading the return trip, because I hate that, and especially with a mask on and in the airport and in the hotels. I don't know what to expect, but hey ho. I hope it's a good holiday, I hope I get a good break, and I hope I do recharge the batteries to really give you something extra special back into grassroots football. And I'm sure we can. I really do hope that we can. It's still recording. I'm still over the moon with the recording. It's a new recording. It's what Dan set up. I'm just getting used to it, and he's going to edit it, he's going to make a difference with us, he's going to make the show something special. Hopefully you are, Dan, anyway. But we'll have up and running shows next week with a difference. We'll have presenters coming in, we'll have new guests coming in, and I assure you it's going to be something extra special, and especially when we've got young commentators on board, because that is going to return, and Dan is going to help us out, training up the kids as well. Young commentators, dear me, can we get you to the grounds to start interviewing these players, ex-players, professionals, music writers, songwriters, singers? Wow, is this all coming up for you young budding roving reporters? I think it is, and you've got to work with us to be the best, to get the best. And if you want to be something special, then just send me an email, not email, excuse me, mal@dxtl.com. Again, add me as a friend on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, all the social network sites. And if you think I'm tired, I am tired. It's been one of those shows this evening. It's been probably a little bit of a stressful show, sad show in a way, but these shows are going to come as we go on, and I'll lift as we go along during the weekend. Things happen and things change and things happen to keep me busier and busier and busier, and we've got some great volunteers on board who will no doubt get me through it and get themselves through it as well, and we'll have a ball when I get back on the return. I'm just going to check my watch. I've got a couple of minutes left, and we'll have a mouthful of tea, you don't mind. Live on here, Dxtl TV from the touchlines, that's what we're on now. I'm getting ready to end the show, because as I say, we've got a couple of minutes, and I hope I get on to the 20 minutes, because it wasn't too short. There's no time on this one, as there was last time. So, Wayne, you'll be watching, I know you will. Billy, you're always watching, and you're always going to tell me, get your timer there, your 20 minutes is up. But I'll tell you what, when we got the guests on, we're going for our shows. Yes, we are. So, there we go. I've got through the show. Didn't think I'd get through the show. Hope you enjoyed the show. Sorry if it was a little bit emotional there throughout, but a lot's going on to each and every one of us, and for yourselves as well. We just want to bring you a little bit of sunshine if we can, and we will do a Dxtl podcast with KCC Live in the next couple of weeks, with more presenters that we can introduce, and also the Rud. The Rud was on the second show. Hope you enjoyed the Rud with the disability football side of things, and no doubt the Rud will be back next week. I just don't want a nickname. No, Mal will do, please. Don't start giving me a nickname. I don't want it. So there you go. It's over to Dan the Man. Sorry, Dan. There you go. That was me. Dan the Man, who fixes things, gets things done, and makes us a credit to you, the football family. And we just hope that when we come back, I've got a little bit of a better tan, and we can get on with things and have a really, really, really good show together. Thanks very much for tuning in to us, for joining us, for watching us, for listening to us. We'll be back again this Tuesday on KCC Live. I know we're on there on Tuesday, and then we'll be back on the Friday, which is I think the 9th of October, if I'm right, and I should be back on the 10th doing a show as well. So watch out for Mal's show and all the information that we can offer you from Turkey. And if I did get on holiday, and if I did enjoy the holiday, I'll give you the feedback, no doubt. But in the meantime, happy birthday to Olivia. Hope you had a fantastic birthday. Happy 16, sweet 16, that's what it's all about. Enjoy, each and every one of you viewers out there and listeners. Enjoy your evening, put your feet up, relax if you can, and enjoy your Premier League games if they're on, and enjoy the rest of the week. Here you go. This has been Mal from Dxtl Podcast with NCC Live. We'll be back again next Friday at 7 p.m. So for myself, Mal Lane, all the team here, the Grassroots Show, Don't Cross the Line, and Respect Programme. Have a great evening. Good night, God bless. Put your feet up, as I say, and relax. Good night.